I know it's been a hot minute since we talked about this, but the wait's over. The IH Axial-Flow 250 series is here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's DJ. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to new mods for Farming Simulator 22. Today we got 28 mods to take a look at for all platforms. We got 16 new and 3 updates, and as far as PC and Mac goes, we got 5 new and 4 updates. I make mod review videos every time mods are released on the official in-game mod hub, so if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. That way you never miss any mods. Starting off today, new mods for all platforms. We've got the IH Axial-Flow 250 series from Custom Modding. We've got the 72, 82, and 92 series on here. Plus, we've got 2 different headers. These are going to be Draper Flex headers as well. We've got the 45 and we've got the 40. So if you want a 12.1 meter header with a Draper, well, you're good to go. You've got that right there. Customization's basically identical for all of these versions, so we'll just stick with the 9250 for now. However, if you're curious, your engine options and capacities are going to be a little bit different. So you got 468, 555, and 634 horsepower. And then your bottom end is going to be 14,408 liter capacity. However, your they go up. From the 7, you've got 18,324. With the 8, you've got 19,733. And with the 9, you've got 24,667. All 3 of these combine harvesters are going to be 29 slots on consoles. I know that's a lot, but big detail on these. Big detail. Let's do it. The 9250. It's going to come with a CVT transmission, 1,200 liters of fuel, 18 mile per hour, max speed. And with this specific version, we've got 14,408 liters. Wheel brands, we've got Lizard tires on here, which look to be Firestone, I believe. You also have Michelin tires and back and forth. That is it. On here, we've got different versions and setups with the duals. We've also got different rear wheel options. We've got even, that looks like some South American wheels right there, like a rice wheel or something. Sure thing, check that out. And all back and forth. They even have, yep, you guessed it, we got some LSWs on here as well. See if we can get those. There they are. That's what I'm talking about right there. And then going through, we also have different track options as well. 4 different options, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And then back to standard. That's in Lizard. Now, if we jump into Michelin tires, you can see we've also got some big duals on here, and then we've got the different track options. But that is it. For today, we're going to be sticking with the S-Tech 1000 tracks. Axle length, we've got a standard. We've also got 140 inch as well, 144, and back to standard again. That's going to be for the rear, the 140. However, that 144 is going to do the front axle as well. So if you want that big wide axle, you may want to go with that. GPS antenna receiver, standard. You can go with the 372 receiver. You've also got it on the cabin or nothing. Attachers, we jump around to the back. We've got a standard, we've got that rear attacher, and then back to standard again. Now, we do have rear attacher on both of those, but one's just a little further back than the other. Grain tank, you've got a, let's see, the HC manual extension, big top extension on there, the HC power extension with the Demco tip top, HC hydro or hide covers, Demco. It just keeps going, man. It just keeps going. There's a lot to this. It's so cool. And of course, that 24,667 DW grain tank extension. Arrgh! Spreaders, you get your stock spreader. You also have the fine chopper as well on the back. Oversized signs, yes or no. You can throw those on there if you want to. The pipe, we have a couple pipe options. 40-foot static. We've got a 40-foot static with a different spout on it. 30-foot static, 1s and 2s. 50-foot static, 1s and 2s, which is a lot. Then we have a 40-foot folding and a 50-foot folding. How cool is that? That's pretty awesome, man. Numbers, we've got nothing and 0 through 9. I don't think you're going to need any more than that. Rim colors, these are going to be for rim colors, and of course, for the back ones as well. You can change this up, and then you got your license plate. As far as headers that come with this, well, these are going to both be 12 slots, and then we have their TerraFlex draper, which will flex over things whenever you ride over it. That's pretty cool. And that's available in a 13.7 or a 12.1 meter working width. They're both going to be 6 miles per hour. This is a really, really cool mod pack. I know you guys have been waiting on it, and it's here. And just in case you're curious, yeah, we're going to be using this on the next series. Big case equipment, let's go. That's not it, because Custom Modding have also released a few other things for the Project Red farm today as well. First is the Case IH Tigermate 255 field cultivator, I guess second rather. So it's 13 tons. This is a massive cultivator, bruh. 18.2 meters, 500 horsepower required. But don't worry, the big Steiger will do that just fine. It does go 9 miles per hour, so it's not super fast, but it does work. Harrows, we've got the 4-bar Tiger Tine Harrow in the back. You can also do the Command Crumbler, which I'll probably go with, and you've got that in a 2-bar or a 3-bar. So kind of choose whatever you like and you're good to go. We've even got numbers on here as well, and those go through 1 through 5. It's going to be on the very front is where the numbers are, and this is going to be a total of 13 slots. To round out your Project Red farm, at least for today, we got the Demco 22 Series grain carts, also from Custom Modding. We got 2 versions. We got the 1100 and the 13. That's going to be 44,000 and 50,000 liters respectively. As far as slot counts, there's going to be 19 slots for the 1100, and it's going to be 18 slots for the 1300. Let's go into a customization on the 1300 right here. 50,215 liters, 11.9 tons, 300 horsepower is recommended. Wheel brands, we've got a Michelin tire on here. We also have Midas tires, Lizard. Ooh, those Susie tracks right there. Those are big tracks, baby. Let's just stick with that. Decals, decals, you could go with a white, red. You've also got a USA version with red on there, Canadian version with red, and back to standard again. Let's go with USA red. Scale, well, we've got the scale for the Lizard cart. I believe that's on the front. Yeah, it's on the front. You've also got it with a display or nada. Rear hitch. Yeah, you can even throw a rear hitch on here if you really need one. Electric tarp, yes or no. Basically, that's tarp, yes or no. Oversized sign, it's going to be on the back only, if I remember correctly. We also have wide load, and that's going to come with lights or supports or nothing at all. And then as far as a chain, front chain, you've got that if you want to. Doesn't do anything, but it's just cool to have there. Main color, you could change this up however you like. So if you're team green, team red, team blue, or just team gray, you're good. And then we have rim colors to match as well. Now, of course, these tracks aren't going to be changing, but if we can go up here and change up the wheel setup a little bit, you can see, oh, now we got black wheels or whatever. You're good to go, man. Yeah. Definitely using all 3 of these pieces. Here's a mod from the ARM team that was quite popular in Farming Simulator 19 and I believe maybe in 17 as well. The new Holland TS Series, out now for all platforms. It's got 80 horsepower to start with, power shift transmission. We got 218 liters of fuel, 24 mile per hour max speed, so it's fast, and 4.9 tons. Console players, this is going to take up 11 of those precious slots. As far as wheel brands, we've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental Midas, BKT, Friedstein, Nokian tires, which are only available in 4-wheel drive and back in. Now, of course, we can go in. We've got our normal set for 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive as well. And narrow tires are only available in 4-wheel drive version. So choose what you like. Designs, we've got front fenders, rear fenders, both of them or none, clean windows or tinted windows. We've also got front loader, stool. Yeah, we got a stool there. Quickie, Hauer or nothing. And engines, we got an 80 Fiat Agri, 90 horsepower, 100, 125, and back down. So 125 all the way up, and we've got it available in that red Fiat Agri. That's cool. Rim setups, well, we've got a standard white, we've got a standard black, which looks really, really good, and then you could change it up to whatever else that you like. And that's it. New Holland TS Series. Got a new direct drill if you're looking for one, also from the ARM team. This is the Köckerling Jockey 600. This holds 2,800 liters of seed only, no fertilizer available with this model, weighs 3.3 tons, 160 horsepower required, at 6 meters and 11 miles per hour. That is very, very good for your money right there. Love that. Wheel options, we have Trelleborg, Michelin tires, Friedstein, BKT, in and out between those. It looks like the Michelin tires, we can also change those up a little bit as well. Pretty cool, man. Main color, well, this is where it's neat because you can go with just the model, but you can change it whatever color you want. That's really cool. The only thing is you can't change that blue in the middle of your wheel, so heads up there. As far as design colors, well, you can change that up as well, but I have no idea. Oh, they really allow you to change the top. They did. You can change the cover on the top. Rim colors are rim colors at the end of the day, and you can change those 2. How cool is that? That's awesome. All platforms have also got a brand new forage trailer today, the Bergman HTW 40. Again, this is a forage trailer, so it holds all of your standard forage crops, and it's just a normal forage trailer. So you use this for carting, things like that. Holds 40,000 liters and weighs 6 tons. As far as your wheels go, you've got anything on Trelleborg, Midas, BKT, and Vrydstein. So you can check that out. Cover, you can add a cover if you want to, and that's my favorite cover. I do love that. We've also got a yes too, but it doesn't actually do anything, but whatever, that's pretty cool. Fill volume, well, we've got changes in fill volume, but man, for the life of me, I can't see anything changing. I got nothing. If you know, let me know. Main color, this is where it gets cool. All the above for your main color. Your design color, you could change that up if you want to as well. Go with a blue there, sure, why not? And then rim color. Yes, that's the answer. Here's another mod that was pretty popular in previous farming simulator games, but for some reason was not base game this game. This is the Farmtech TDK 1600. This holds 14,000 liters of stuff on the inside. Bulk crop, whatever you want to put in there, and weighs 3.6 tons empty. As far as wheels, you got Trelleborg, you've got Michelin, you got Lizard, so you can throw on there whatever you like. Cover, yes or no, and then cover color. You can change that up if you would like. This is going to be 4 slots for you guys. For those of you a little bit more basic, well, we got one for you, the Joskin Modulo Basic, 16,000. That did not roll off the tongue. This holds 15,800 liters, so not 16,000 almost, though. Weighs 5 tons, 160 horsepower is required. Has a 14-meter spread for slurry and digestate at 9 miles per hour. If you're on console, this is going to be 5 slots. Wheel brand options, we have Trelleborg, BKT, Michelin, Nokian, and Vrydstein tires, which is very cool. You can change a few things up with there. Fenders, well, you got some with warning signs, or you got none without anything. Chassis color on here, let's just change this up to blue, so that's going to be everything at the bottom. Design color, let's go green, yeah, and then rim colors are, of course, rim colors. Love that, love that. And I also love that the modder has actually made the hubs change as well. That's great attention to detail. From SM Farm, we've got a new style of cultivator. This is the Cultivator NVFT 72 disc. It weighs 3 tons, not 3 meters, but 3 tons. 205 horsepower is required on this 7.1 meter beast. But check this out. It goes 15 miles per hour. How cool is that? Hopefully nobody accidentally didn't check that part, but yeah. It's 7 slots, so this is not a bad cultivator to go for now. I mean, low horsepower range, 205. Pretty decent width, 7.1. You've also got a 15 meter, 15 mile per hour max speed. Get out of here. There's no customization, unfortunately, so you can't change up the colors or anything, but it is pretty basic as it sits. I mean, gray and black. It doesn't get more basic than that. Check this out. I mean, this is hardcore, a 5-star rating right here. Go get it, man. That's what I'm talking about. Here's one that I do not know how to say. The Unia Grudziadz. It's got too many Z's in it. It's what it's got. This is a plow. It's a very small plow at that. 1.3 meter working width. 40 horsepower required. So low there, and 7 miles per hour. So low there as well. If you've been looking for something like this, this is definitely the one to get, because the detail on this is insane. They've done so much work just to put all the little itty bitty details in here. It actually looks really, really good. And you've got a pretty decent color palette to start with as well. Plenty of stuff here. You got your light greens, blues, grays, and of course, you got some old red colors. It's only 2 slots on consoles. That ain't bad. If you're looking for something like this, this is the one you need to be using. Also from the same body, we have the Unia U6010, and you may look at this and say, hey, don't we already have that? You're going to hear a lot of that over the next few years. We do. Different design, a little bit of a different design anyway. This one's been done a little bit differently. 1.6 tons, 20 horsepower, 1.7 meters at 9 miles per hour. It's a roller, so you're going to roll this on your fields after doing all of the stuff that you normally does. As far as colors, it looks like we have a very similar, but not the exact same color palette. But again, it's pretty remarkable with it. It's the same. It's the same thing, but it does not look the same. Go get it. And go get this WeightPack. It's heavy. This is the Lizard WeightPack 650-900. You got two different versions in here. First is the 900. This is going to be one slot, of course. Warning stripes. You can throw some warning stripes on there. We do have another 3-point on this. So this adds an extra 3-point. You might be able to use this for, like, I don't know, putting 3-point stuff where it shouldn't go. And then main color. All of them. Literally. And the warning stripe, we got a couple different setups for that. That's pretty cool. As far as the 650 goes, this is going to be 2 slots, and it goes horizontally, not vertically like you would expect a barrel weight to go. You can throw a little rope on there if you want to, or nothing. And then our main color, we've got them all. If you like the way all the big bags and pallets look in game, but you wish that they were sugar, I gotcha. We got the industrial sugar pack. This is going to include a set of pallet, and then you've also got a big bag as well. You can buy these up to 8, and then the pallet is by itself, unfortunately. 1,000 liters for the pallet and 1,000 liters for the big bag. You're going to pay a little bit more for those pallets just because they're a little bit easier to move around. As far as slot counts, pallet's going to be 3, big bag's going to be 1. So that right there may decide which one you go with. This actually seems like a much better, easier way to deal with stuff. But they just say, if you need sugar for any of your factories, but you don't want to produce it on your farm, well, you can now buy it. Yes, we could have bought it before, but we've got it in a different style now, so check it out. Next, from Hispano Modding, we have his Lizard Bunker Closed Pack. I did place this in a field, so the placement's going to be a little bit awkward, at least to look at, but we've got massive, massive, massive bunker silos. Holy cow! From left to right, we've got the 600 KL, approximately 6 million liters of capacity. And if we jump down to the ground, you can actually see kind of like a judge marker of what's where, how's how, when's when, and oof is definitely oof. You got some big old lights on here as well. The middle one is this 400 KL, about 4 million liters or so, you know, nothing too crazy. Cough, cough. And then lastly, we've got the 200, which is going to be giving us about 2 million liters. And of course, they've all got lights and everything. Easy to find. Just go into buildings, go into silos, and you'll find them right here. Pricing, yeah, let back go on that thing side right there. Yeah, $155, $255, and $355,000. But you know what? If you're doing this much silage, any of these are going to pay for themselves in the first run. So they're worth it, definitely. Next one's going to be the open cow pasture. And unfortunately, this doesn't really bring anybody what we're wanting. A lot of cows, big amount, and, you know, an open way to do it. This, it holds 60 cows. It's $9,500. It is huge for what it is. And the pen does not produce manure or slurry. So just a heads up there. Yep. And lastly, we got your storage pack. This is going to run for fertilizer, lime, mineral feed, and seeds. Of course, there are much easier, better ways to do this. However, you do have that. So that's kind of cool. These, of course, could be used as silos, and they will hold 500,000 liters. And you can also buy what you need to as well. So if we come up here, well, that's not the normal button. What button am I supposed to hit? It doesn't know which button I'm supposed to hit. Hang on. Let's go over here and let's see if we can come in from an angle. Maybe I've got it set up. Yeah, so I had them just set up way too close to each other. Nonetheless, fertilizer, lime, mineral feed, seeds. If you guys need to be able to hold a lot of those in one little spot, well, maybe this is for you. Possibly. One thing, it does say it's in silos. It's not. These are going to be in container, not in silos. Making our way into mod updates, and boy oh boy, the TLX 2020 series has got an update today from 82 Studio. So they've got some added things and they've got some changed things. David does updates a little bit different. He doesn't just do a normal changelog. He actually explains to you what it is and how things work. And that helps me a lot too. Thank you, David. Let's start off with what he's added. Well, he's added a new wheel configuration on Continental for duals. So let's go in here to Continental, and then we'll set up duals. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Don't those look freaking sweet? Those look sweet. That's awesome. He's also added a new attachment. It's called the bucket. He's calling it the Box It. This is a Bachmann trailer. It's the bucket, baby. Yeah. So there's two different models to purchase here. You got the box attached for the 2020, which is that version right there. And then you've got the Box It with its own trailer, as you would expect. So let's jump in here. He does say that with this, auto load for production pallets is a thing. Yes, this has auto load production pallets. It also has an unreal capacity as well, which is super cool. Holds as much as one of my semi-trailers does. However, you must open the doors on the back before that will work. So heads up there. As far as vinyls, you can do the lizard motors, logistics, farming, and storage. And then, of course, you could change your main color to a lot of different things. A lot of different things. That's pretty sweet. He's also added a tank. The AB Tanker. Now, of course, this is a version that's available with two different things. You've got normal version right there, and then you've got the AB Trailer version. Yeah. How cool is this, man? This is awesome. We'll jump in here real quick. Of course, we've got fenders that can be added on this. You've also got capacities, which is unreal, up to 50,000 liters of water. Oh, yup. And then, of course, we've got our main color, which can just change the tank color, but nitro blue is a thing, so everything must be nitro blue. He's also changed some other stuff as well. He says he's revised the connect and disconnect animations, revised the lick-it discharge, I don't want to say that out loud again, revised the wheel brand off-road, revised the vehicle type stock tow mirrors, now selectable, revised the position of the icon for the attach beds, and removed the straps on the baylet. Now he's done a lot more than just that. For example, he's added the snowplow. So the snowplow is a thing now. You've got your different colors for the lights. One thing is, one of the lights is a little bit of a different shade than the other one. Maybe that's just something on my end. You've got different strobe lights. Yes, actual strobe lights you can throw on there. And you can even change up your colors of this as well. He's giving you a lot of options to do that. There's a lot more than just this, but we would be here literally for an entire video's length. And, well, maybe we do need to do an entire video on the 2020 update. If that's something you want to see, let me know. Here's an update that's not as in-depth. This is the Annaburger HTS 2012. They fixed the decal UV, fixed the hub clipping, fixed the model issue, and added AI support. And your last update for all platforms today is going to be the old Farmtech from 22mm Normandy from Dutch Mining Inc. It's going to be change log number 2, changed the occluder names, and added farmhouse number 3 and shed number 2. Making our way into new mods for our PC and Mac players, we have the Evers Woeler. This is going to be a new subsoiler for you guys on PC and Mac. The 36015 weighs 600 kilograms, very lightweight, 70 horsepower required, 1.5 meter working width, at 8 miles per hour. So it's small, but still pretty mighty at the same time. Main color, hope you like red, because that's what you got, and design color, hope you like black and gray, because that's what you got. From Eric, we've got their Ursus KROZ 1. This is going to be a new mower. So we jump out here. Mulcher. Yeah, not a mower. It's a mulcher. Yo, is this thing moving when you sit it down? Yo, the chains are actually like connecting up here. That's kind of cool. Weighs 280 kilograms, 60 horsepower, 1.8 meters. It's 7 miles per hour. We've got a new version and an old version on here as well. I'm trying to figure out why this is only for PC and Mac players. It seems like an all-platform mod for sure. And we got a Towbar. They say you could pull vehicles with this Towbar and attach one end to the tractor with the button Q. Have no idea what it would be on console. And then, or with the controller rather. And then drive to the desired tractor. Needs to be towed and press the X to attach it. Again, I have no idea what those buttons would be on a controller. PC players use controllers too. Come on, give us controller numbers here. I mean, it's the Towbar. It works just like the other Towbars have worked in the past, except it's in a new game. Ta-da! Your next to last mod for PC and Mac players today is the Horseman. This is a hired horseman who will help you take care of your horses and clean them and get them in good physical fitness. For a full riding and brushing of one horse, you'll pay $50 per month for the lower, $70 for medium, or $90 for the high economic difficulty. If the horse is not in good fitness, then the payment for riding will be more. If the game settings specify that the number in a days in a month is much higher or lower then the payment per day will be proportional to that. So if this is something that you have been wanting to jump in and take a look at, if you've been wanting to not have to ride your horse anymore, well, You don't have to. And your last new mod for PC and Mac players today is the Info Display Extension. This is a small mod to expand the info display and the displays of the productions from the available capacity. Works for all warehouses and also for the productions and the info trigger. Also works for the displays in the productions menu. So here's you some screenshots to take a look at this. Pretty cool little mod. I'm not going to be using anything like this just because I don't need anything like that, but this will definitely make it a little bit easier for you guys. All right, making our way into some mod updates for PC and Mac players. Today, the first one is going to be Simple Inspector, version 1.0.1.6. Bug fix test was still visible when the HUD was toggled off. We've also got an update to Beware of Straw, version 1.002. Description version's been updated, new modification icon, and new features have been added. The straw comes out of the combine again, but in smaller amounts, and there's also a chance that you will recover a small amount of the remaining grain from it as well. That's pretty cool. The Twine Addon's got an update, version 1.3, updated to default mods for update 1.3 and increased the compatibility with the mod with balers. And basically the exact same thing for the Wrap Addon version here as well. This is going to be version 1.3, updated the default mods with update 1.3 and increased compatibility with the mods with the balers. Well guys, that is it. That is today's new mod video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new around here, join the DjGoHam fam, make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way, if I make another video, which I'm gonna make another video, you don't miss it. Pretty easy, pretty simple. You know you don't want to miss another video. Also, make sure you guys check out the Farm Sim News video released earlier today. We talk about Oxy's new map that he hadn't talked about in about a year or so. We've also got some other stuff on there as well. It's definitely one worth watching. Otherwise, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.